What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel, Collecting is Fun, where I show you that collecting is fun, and I'm finally doing it. I mean, I've put it off for long enough, but I'm finally going to review Sagat. Good old Street Fighter II Sagat. Man, brings back memories, boy. Because I used to play with Sagat. Vega. I liked them, man. They were cool, but I did not. I found the folks that I really did like, and it was really cool, man. Street Fighter, boy. Street Fighter is it. Like, Street Fighter is the game. You understand? It is the game. It survived for so long, and it's just, it brings people together. It really does. Matter of fact, I need to go back and play Street Fighter 6. I haven't played it in a while, and I'm still working through the game and beating it with everyone, and I'm so looking forward to Alina coming in. But I'm not going to talk about all these different figures that I would like to have, because I've talked about that before. We're just going to get into Sagat and see what this dude has to offer. All right, so here's the packaging, the nice arcade packaging. Beautiful stuff. We're going to also take a look at the back. This is what they gave us. Let's go ahead and not cut his head off. But you see all the different figures that we have here, the different characters that we have here, and they are almost done. We're waiting on Balrog, Vega, T-Hawk, E-Honda, good old Edmund. Did they do an Evil Ryu yet? I don't know. We're waiting for Akuma and whoever this dude is. Yes, sir. All right. Let's open this guy up and let's have some fun, baby. Okay, here he is. Good old Sagat. Finally unleashed. Finally out of his packaging. I'm pleased. I am pleased. This is a tall dude. And I'm going to pair him up with this knockoff Zangief, right? You know that. Trust and believe. Well, let's take a look at his accessories here. He comes with a few things, but he's found them at Target. Okay. He's at He's at Big Bad Toy Store. And they have that markup price, which, no one's happy about. They're not even happy. Big Bad Toy Store's not even happy about it. They're like, look, here's the price, but it does not cover the tariffs. So whenever it gets in, we're going to hit you with that tariff pricing. We hate it. We're sorry, but this is what we got to do in order to stay running. And, we support Big Bad Toy Store. We like companies like them that offer specialty figures, specialty items, and collectibles. And they're being upfront and saying, look, we are with this. We are with you, excuse me. We are in this together. All of us are trying to make this thing work so that we can continue this hobby that is supplying us this great bit of dopamine, that is giving us a fun thing to do, keeping some people out of trouble. It's their therapy. It's all of these things, man. And I thank you. I thank Big Bad Toy Store for doing something like that. However, they also understand when it becomes too expensive, and you need to cancel that order, they're like, yo, you can cancel it. We understand. This will not last too long, okay? This will not last too long. This tariff situation, it will not. But I'm not going to get all into that. So I got this from Target. I had my order for Big Bad Toy Store, like, cool. And lo and behold, I saw the bug at Target, him and Blanca, and I'm like, oh, thank you. I always want to get stuff in the store. Same thing with Tony the Tiger, man. It was a big haul I got. It was so great to see all that stuff at one time. But anyway, found them in the store, so I only paid $29.99. $5 difference from the other Street Fighter figures, because those are $24.99, and this one is considered more a deluxe figure. So it makes all the sense in the world for us to just pay just $5 more for it. And we like Jada. We're okay with Jada. We like what they do. We are supportive of them, and they've shown that they deserve the support. They complete waves. Remember that topic from last year? Like, they complete waves. Storm Collectibles was like, we started this, and Jada's, they came after us. So Storm Collectibles is like, all right, well, we're going to do the whole Storm Arena deal, and now we'll see if they can actually complete a wave, right? All right, but here we go. Sagat is out, and he is looking good. That's not his mean face. It's just his resting face. Saga's not Saga. Sagat, he's not really a bad guy, is he? Is he? He's just, I'm a hired gun, hired goon, or whatever. He doesn't have to work for Shadaloo. He doesn't really have to. But I don't know the whole story about Sagat. I don't know everything about him, like why he's working for Bison, all of that stuff. I should probably look into it because it might be a really cool, interesting story about this man from Thailand. But here is his accessories. Is this nice, firing hit? No, because he shoots the tiger through his fist. That's an interesting way to shoot energy out. You usually want to shoot energy out your palm, the iron palm technique or what have you. But this man shoots energy out his fist. So here he has this. He can grab you. Like there's a move where he grabs the guy by the neck and he'll hit him with his knee a few times and knock you off of him. Both hands. So 2 fists, 2 open hands to grab and just look amazing. Then we have this head here. Nice head sculpt. Look at this guy. Oh, yeah. This man is all scarred up. You know what I mean? He's got that big, huge scar on the chest, which we will get to in a minute. And then he's got this scar right here looking like Blanca scratched him or something. I don't know. Here's his tiger. 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 This is what this is. And they come with a stand. So, the big old Sagat can shoot this freaking tiger. You are what? You are, wait a minute. I know you don't, I ain't gonna act like it's a certain way you go in there. You're not gonna do that. Now what you not gonna do? Remember when people used to say that? Now what you not gonna do? And then he would just, you put him in position to shoot it. But we're not gonna do that right now. We're going to get into this man's look. Of course, this is from Thailand. This is his stand. You can leave it like this. You can open it up some. Leaving it like this is absolutely just fine for toy photography or what have you. But this big dude here, he is out of the camera. So what are we going to do? We're going to bend his knees and get into it. All right, so let's just have you stand over here. Toe articulation. Give us the toe articulation. We need that. We need that on all the characters. It doesn't matter if they're wearing shoes or not. Give us the toe articulation because it's necessary. It's absolutely necessary to put them in different poses that are just befitting of the character, reminiscent of the game. It's absolutely necessary. Now, this is nice and smooth. I love this. I love how smooth this is. Let's see here. How can we go? So let's just get this out the way. Of course, we got the wide. This is Brazil. This is Thailand. Can you dig it? That's that look there. And beautiful. Cross body. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's how it's supposed to be. So he can look like, oh, I know somebody I need to bring out. I can't do this without him. I got to bring him out. I'll bring him out in a minute. But there you go. He is looking like he is really ready. And he's got his dukes up. Boom. Make you want to kind of watch Ong Bak. Actually, there's another movie I'm thinking about, but I'm just going to hold on. I'm going to hold on until I get this through. Scar on his neck. Ugh, this man. Okay, hold on, let's get his legs so we can bend him first. Sculpting is great. Look at the musculature on his back, sir. This guy is, man, these dudes are ridiculously strong. I don't understand. The world of Street Fighter. It's like, what video game world would you want to live in? Think about it. If you had your choice of a video game world to be in, which one would you be in? And this can, since Street Fighter has crossed over with Tekken, we'll go ahead and include the Namco games. So we've got Street Fighter. I'll throw in SNK, right? With Terry Bogard in them. Street Fighter, Tekken, Soul Calibur. Which fighting game, which world would you like to be in? And if you're in this world, you have the capabilities that some of these folks have if you train. That's basically it. If you train, you can gain the abilities of some folks, right? Because it's ridiculous of how many people that could do all the things that they can do. You know. And I don't care what you say. I still believe that Ryu is the son of Akuma. Watching Street Fighter Alpha, I don't care who says it's not canon. I don't care. I like how they set that thing up, and I believe that that's his son. Seriously. But anyway, which one would you be in? Street Fighter seems to be the cleanest. Like, it doesn't have any crazy things happen. I mean, they get hit and get knocked back up. Nobody dies in Street Fighter for real. For real. Tekken, they got a lot of stuff going on, demonic activity and all of that, right? Soul Calibur, that's my thing right there. But Soul Calibur, you know, folks keep to themselves in Soul Calibur. It's like Street Fighter is the one where it's a menace. It's like being in the world of Dragon Ball. You walk down the street and somebody might get into a street fight. Now your car is jacked up. What kind of insurance is in that world? Can you stand like that? That's crazy. What kind of insurance is in that world? You know what I mean? I wouldn't want to be in the Street Fighter world. Because it's like, hey, it's cool to see who? Who, Ryu? No, Ryu about to fight somebody. He's 10 steps away from fighting somebody. Ken? Nah, Ken about to fly somewhere and get on some plane to go to another tournament. Nah. Guile? No, he's military. Chun-Li? No, it ain't gonna work. There's nobody in Street Fighter that I think you can really hang out with. I wouldn't want to be in Street Fighter. I'd rather be, honestly, I love Soul Calibur. I'd rather be in Soul Calibur because that's just a cool atmosphere to be in. You can be left alone. You can be I don't know. It's just me. All right, that's enough of that. Let's take a look at this guy, or let's talk more about Sagat. And I'm trying to get some stuff going here, but let's just go and put his knees down and let's take a look at his upper part of his body, just more closely. See if we can zoom in a bit. Nice face. Come on now. Look how gnarly this scar is. It's gnarly, man. That is nice attention to detail. How they just scraped his chest like that. This is, ooh. This is how far back he can go. How far forward he can go. So it looks like maybe if he's trying to kneel forward, could he do it? I don't think he, wait a minute. Could he do it? So there, he's like bowing. And he would do the, I think I've seen this before. Somebody will put their hands down like this and bow. There you go. Get his toes crunched up. Fine, why not? Or just do it this way. There you go. I think I've seen that before, where they're like, you know, in the ring and they'll do a little, they'll come up, bow, come up, bow, and then get up and start fighting. And there you go. He's got almost like a, ooh, no. Almost got a fighting stance, almost. Yeah, I was trying to get that going. So there, it's like that. And they're just ready. And he looks amazing, man. Trying to see what kind of balance he has in weird poses. Because he is a little top heavy. He's a heavy dude. Let's see if I can get him like that. And no, I am making it worse. He needs to stand a little bit more structured up top. Just a little bit more. A little bit more. But you see what I'm going for. See what I'm going for? It's still weird, though. But amazing, amazing articulation. Let's get in. Let's see how we can do the tiger uppercut. So, just like a dragon uppercut. Boom. There. And he just... Tiger, he's so big. He's coming out of the frame, man. He's just too big. Tiger, you know, uppercut. And then he'll come at you with the tiger knee, right? Boom. How would he do that? How was his hands when he did a tiger knee? Something like that. Boom. And of course, if a Dan, which a Dan would most likely come, they're going to do a figure for a Dan. You might as well get a Dan with Sagat because the Dan is his student. Boom. There you go. Yeah, that's it. Ooh, he got those ballet pointing toes right there, boy. That's what I'm talking about. That's a good strong foot, flexible foot. But he's so tall, man. God, these dudes big. All right, okay. Let me see if I can back up just a tad bit more, because this is, dude is in there. Okay, and then you can kind of block like this. It look like he's about to come in with the uppercut or a shot to the gut. Look at that. Wonderful pose. You just want to get him to stand this way, though, because it's just such a cool pose to have his on his toes like this. This is new. This is new to the Street Fighter gang, having his toes or the toes of a figure being articulate, right? So he looks like he's ready. He's blocking here, and he's going to come at you with the punch right there. God, man, I want to stand up so bad, because that'll be a cool shot right there. Cool shot. Because I want his toes to be, I want him on the ball of his feet. I really do. Okay. All right, let's see how he can pose, or how flexible he is to the side. Ooh, why not? Why not? Yes, come on. This dude is absolutely supposed to be this flexible. He's a kickboxer. All kickboxers are supposed to have this level of flexibility. If you don't, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing. Let me see. Okay, so I got that. It was a weird one, but I got it. All right, so there is Sagat posed in his flexible, in his split form. That's great. All right, so let's talk a little bit about this scar here. So this scar came from none other than Ryu. So Sagat and Ryu were fighting. It's a whole Street Fighter deal. I'm going to fight you, young pup, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Let's go ahead and change his head out and make sure this is easy. It is. Thank you so much for that ease. And he feels really good, too. He's sturdy, but he doesn't feel like it's just so ridiculously hard. It feels like you can take the limbs off and be okay. So here he is, and he's in a mode where he's like fighting Ryu, right? He's ready. You know, I don't know what happened. I think he like probably slapped Ryu a few times, and he's like looking like you ain't nothing, right? You're nothing. Okay, you ain't so bad. You're nothing. You giving the whole Michael Jackson routine. You ain't nothing, right? And he's just standing there ready to punch him one more time. Boy, I wish you could just stand up by yourself. Right there. Thank you. So he's ready to punch him one more time. Ryu is like, you know, shoot. God dang it. Doesn't Ryu have another face? He does. I'm not going to put the face on, though. But here he is. He's all down, and he's almost out. And Sagat is about to finish him off. Maybe he's going to try to shoot a tiger at him. I got to change his whole position for that. We're going to leave that alone. He's really trying to do something at him. He's going to come at him with a stomp, a Morpheus knee or something. But whatever happened, for whatever reason, Ryu called on the Setsui no Hado. And somehow, this is from Ken, somehow got his arm to be engulfed with that energy. And Ryu said, like he's probably been doing the entire match, but for whatever reason, that man went, let's get a good one. Let's get a good one. Let's do this right. He said, Shoryuken. Excuse me. He's and so, with his hand being all, excuse me, that cough got me. With his hand being all glowing, and he's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I just did all of that, right? And his head is about to pop off. Look at that. I haven't done that in a while. All right, there we go. I'm like, so Ryo just standing there, like, looking, and just like, I did it. I can't believe I did it, but I am not going to be so phased, and I'm just going to wait for you to kind of possibly get up and see if I need to do it again. And Sagat is just down, like, oh, my chest. Oh, hold on. Let's do this right. There we go. He's like, oh, what did you just do? What? Wrong hand. Just kidding. He's like, and so he's probably bleeding and stuff, you know. He's all messed up. He just can't understand what happened. How did this little pup just beat me? I'm down. I'm hurt. I can't do nothing else. So whomever, I don't know if he was even working for M. Bison after this or at this time. So he just all messed up. Sagat is distraught. Young dude whooped the mess out of me. He's got this now permanent scar on his chest. Constant reminder of his defeat from Ryu. And then Ryu never engulfed his hand in flame ever again. And he's been working on trying to get control of the Setsu no Hado. So this man is always walking around, testing his might. He's meditating, doing all this other stuff. And then, of course, all of that led him to what? Becoming Evil Ryu and getting into the whole Setsu no Hado and learning how to do the Raging Demon and so forth and so on. Flaming Fireball in a different way and all that. So that's Ryu. That's what happened with Sagat. That's how he got the scar. Ryu gave him the business. And now he is just... right there, look at that. Like, get up, punk, right? Ryu just standing there like, do you yield? Hold on, look at him. Do you yield? That's just not even right. Let's get a good picture. Hold on, move that head out the way. It's a lot going on right now. A lot going on, but we're gonna make it work. Let's see if we can move him back some. Boom. Boom. Okay, Ryu looks really ridiculous. I'm trying to make this work. I probably need to pause this so I won't waste your time with this. All right, there we go. So Ryu is like, do you yield? And he's like, shoot. God dang it. I yield. And there we go. So then Ryu gets out of there. You know, yippee, right? He gets out. And here's Sagat just like, God dang it. What was that? Shoot. Oh, please stand like that. Please stand like that. Come on, do it. You can do it. Come on, don't do this to me. You can do it. Stand like that. Sagat, man. Why are you messing with the emotions, man? He's like top heavy, bottom heavy, all of that. Use the wall. Right? You know, it'd be kind of cool, which would also be unnecessary, completely unnecessary, if Jada gave you a unscarred version of Sagat, or a way to like change his torso out so he can be unscarred, and then he meets Ryu and then gets scarred again. Completely unnecessary. Yeah, I'm just saying. It would be completely unnecessary. But it could happen. What Storm Collectibles do it? Oh, we'll do that. Hold on, back up. Back up again. Because dude is ridiculously tall. He's tall. So there you have it. So this is Sagat. Absolutely fun figure. Fun figure. You can put him all these different poses. I didn't put him in that many, but it's, you know, the ones where he's like falling down and all. Shoot. God. Ow. Ooh, it still hurts. Why? You know, like that. And of course, I got to bring the other person out, but I'll see how it works when I bring him out. But he's like, I'll get you, Ryu. Okay. All right. Let's have him pose up next to Zangief, Storm Collectibles. Let's see how he measures up to a Storm Collectibles. Yes, it's a knockoff, but you know, whatever. Here we go. Hey, Sagat. And yeah, he's ridiculously huge. Hey, I heard you get paid. He's like, man, like, dude, move, man. Look at my chest. Move. Get out. And then, no, I'm not going to do it. I was about to kick Zangief in the face. But there you go. Like, oh, I can't stand you, Zangief. Why do I ever entertain you? Because I make good peanut butter jelly sandwiches. Yeah, you do make some good peanut butter jelly sandwiches. It's so simple, but somehow the way you do it is just, God dang it, Zangief. Okay, but that's that. Now I want to bring out somebody because he reminds me of someone. One moment. Okay, we're going to move him out. And we're going to bring somebody out that reminds me of a certain movie. And that movie is... Go ahead. I know these are not the trunks. I know it's the Bloodsport look. But you know exactly what I'm going for right now. Looks like Kickboxer. Who does he look like? He looks like Tompo. Not exactly like Tompo, because Tompo had the whole thing around his eye. And of course, he didn't have his eye missing. But reminds me of Tompo. And Van Damme, or what was his name? Eric Sloan, or whatever his name was. He was like, I want Tompo. Give me Tompo. You know, and then next you know, he's fighting Tompo. And Tompo is like whooping the stank out of him. He's got glass right here, glass right there. And then he's just doing his trademark, patented, ridiculous. Hold on. We're gonna work it out. Hold on. And he's doing his ridiculous spin kick. And he's just right? And there you go. So you can have Sagat going against Van Damme if you have a Van Damme figure. Going against whatever, the Sloan brother. Do that wide stance he does. Every time he does a kick, he always gets that wide stance. Right? And so Sagat is again getting hit and beat one more time by some dude. Shoot, man. Why is this happening to me, right? Poor Sagat, right? Will he ever get the victory? Who is he going to beat? I don't know. I have nobody for him to beat. I don't. Everybody is just going to have a reason to whoop him. There's that toe again. There you go. So there's Van Damme, or the Sloan brother, that just whooped him because in this world he is Tompo, or he is confused with Tompo. He's like, I'm not Tompo, or whatever Sagat's voice is. I don't know what his voice is really. It's something like that. But anyway, I've had fun, as you can tell. I've had fun with this video, with this figure. And there's Ryu, and there's my man here, the Kickboxer, even though he's in his Bloodsport form. I'm trying to get his face. There it is. So now you got both of them coming at him like you don't want none of us. Ryu and the Kickboxer. Well, hold on. What is this dude's name? Okay, it's freaking Kurt. Kurt Sloan. David Sloan was his older brother. That's the one who got smacked up by Tompo. Okay, that's the one who got or put in the wheelchair. But yes, this is Kurt Sloan right now, even though he's in his Bloodsport outfit. Doesn't matter. Kurt Sloan and Ryu Kawazakama. That's what Ken called him in Street Fighter Alpha. I never really found out why he called him Kawazakama or said it after he talked to him. But there you go. Ryu and Kurt Sloan going against Sagat, a.k.a. Tompo. Give me Tompo! All right, I think that's it. That's enough, man. This is a cool figure. I'm having fun, as you can tell. This is great. Man. Get yourself one of these figures, man. You'll have some fun with this guy. You will really have some fun. He can be put in various different situations, man. I don't know. Maybe you can put him in a G.I. Joe world. I don't know. He's really tall. So, I don't know. It's really cool. But, yes. Man. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate you. For watching this video. If you stayed this long, if you had any fun with it, I thank you so much. Have some fun with me, because it just, when you have some of these figures, sometimes you just want to have a little fun. But this is how tall he is according to Ryu. Should he be this tall according to Ryu? Let's take Van Damme out of here, because he's Diamond Select. That's 7 inches. It's kind of cheating a bit. Should he be this tall over Ryu? Should he? It's just they look so, I don't know, man. This is wild for him to be that tall over him. It's just, I guess Ryu's not a shorty, is he? I haven't looked at the height in centimeters of these folks. Do they have it on the packaging? Let me see. Where's Sagat's packaging? Let's see. It goes. Let's see. They have some type of. Wait a minute. Aren't this what? There we go. Let's see. Origin, Thailand, and that's it. They don't have anything. Just country of origin, Thailand, fighting style, Muay Thai. Nothing else. They need to have on the back of the packaging. This is what Jada needs to do. On the back of the packaging, right around here somewhere, they need to have like character bio stuff, like how tall he is, the weight, all of that stuff that you would normally see elsewhere. Okay, well that's it. That's the end of the video, folks. We had a good run. We reviewed him. We did good. We brought some folks out. We have some ideas. And hopefully I gave you some ideas too. Have fun collecting, folks. Because collecting is fun. Later days.